HBG's Global War 1939 turn 10, which is the official end of mid-game. It's a 15-round game, and now we're going into late game. So now victory cities are going to start to matter. I'm thinking I might do a forever round game because I'm thinking about going until someone quits because this game is so close. I haven't done that yet. So next turn I'll make the decision on, am I playing a 15 round game or not? Germany is in trouble. The US poured through Reims, put some tanks in here. Well, they brought a tank got through here. In one of my turns, I said I wish I had the money back for the U.S. tanks, but now I'm glad I have the U.S. tanks. Japan is doing so well that the U.S. needs the extra $3 per tank, and would rather have an infantry, but it looks like those tanks did a lot of damage, so I guess I was wrong on that when I said the U.S. wants their money back for the tanks. The U.S. came into Austria, killed a train. They brought in 3 tanks against 3 Austrians and a train, and the train died, took the first hit. So now Germany's just getting hit all over the place. Even Berlin was in theoretical danger. Those U.S. tanks rolling around are dangerous. Now in Reims, there's this. 10 UK units, 10 US units, and some heavy hitters. So it's not getting better for Germany. And this has no hope of being wiped out. And now that we have 11 UKs in here, Germany's got some serious, the beginnings of serious issues. Now, I don't know if the Allies are going for Rome or not. And as far as Russia is concerned, now Russia is on the gates of every German territory. Germany now has 1 Russian territory. Again, Germany's strategy is deny the Russian bonus here, deny the Russian bonus here, hold on to that bonus. That's it. That's Germany's strategy. Germany is pure defense only. They only have 5 more turns of this, so Germany is going to get in trouble. I think Western Germany will eventually just fall. Now, Italy's making a stand in Tripoli for France. I'd rather have these guys somewhere else, but I think this is the new war. They're just going to stare each other down. However, Africa. Now Africa is in... Man, that is a pile of dead stuff there. Should have organized that. Okay. Italy is right next to the Belgian Congo. Italy took Ethiopia. Japan took Italian Somaliland. I can't see Italy going down to South Africa, but all of Africa, well, I guess these spots are now in danger. And maybe, who knows what's going to happen. The UK is just trying to hold on to these 3 spots. I don't think they're actually going to be able to do it. South Africa, they're going to try to at least hold South Africa, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do that too. Because the UK's, they're just not getting a lot of money. Now the Middle East. The Middle East is almost owned by the Axis. Italy is going to try to get in there. Germany's going to make a shot at it this turn because this is a $7 spot for Germany. They'll make one shot at it with a lone SS. Probably they're going to lose, but then Italy will have it 2 turns after. Russia. Oh boy, Russia. Japan's going to be next to Stalingrad next turn with 4 units plus 2 more mechs and 2 more artillery and another mech. In other words, long story short, Stalingrad is eventually probably going to fall by Japan. Now that's ridiculous in a normal game, I agree. I've never seen it happen in this game. I didn't even think it was possible, but it is when the Allies are doing all in Germany. Now these guys here, they were defending Novosibirsk, and now they're slowly stepping back. Japan might kill these guys just because they don't. I don't know what Japan's gonna do with those. They want them out of the way, but they're not doing anything. I just don't want them to cause problems later. Now, Japan has Japan, as far as let me see. It's Japan needs 10 more units down here. And by the time they can only get about 8 units a turn, so it's going to take a couple more turns for them to drop Sydney. They want to get it all over with at once because of the fortress. The fortress does, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe Japan will do it in 2 turns instead of 1, I'm not sure. 1 to 3 turns, Sydney's gone. Oh boy, the US got unlucky in both naval battles. This one actually went to the US's favor, but for first round, and then everything else after that, it just went to Japan's favor. Both of these battles were 50-50. The US actually tried to take this back and or to counterattack and at least kill these, and they couldn't. So now the US couldn't reinforce Hawaii that turn. That's not good. So Hawaii, I think, will eventually fall. Now Japan did lose some carrier and some planes in here. So Japan's losing units, but the US is only putting about $50 a turn over here. 30 of it goes for Europe, and then 20 of it goes for Lend-Lease. So this is the US counterattack force for Japan. Well, I don't think they're ever going to catch up now, because Japan built that, which can reinforce Hawaii. So as long as Japan keeps the $50 a turn going towards Hawaii, the U.S. is gonna have to make U.S. is gonna have to make decisions they just don't want to make. Looks like Hawaii is going to fall eventually, and again, that's I can't even guess. I got to get through. They're going to build a fortress, so I got to get 20 units in there somehow. That's a long ways away. Maybe they won't take it. The game is only going on this long because, now this isn't going to sound believable, but it's true. Out of 10 turns of U.S. Lend-Lease, 4 times Germany's intercepted it. 3 times it went into the air, or I should say into the water. Lost. Twice it got halved. Once it made it all the way through. Now, that's ridiculously unlucky. This game would actually be over if it wasn't for Lend-Lease, but because of other battles and various luck, eventually the luck just evens out. And it's the US's fault for being greedy, because the US could spread out the Lend-Lease. They could go half to Germany or half to Russia and then half to the UK. But they're just trying to always get $20 a turn to Russia. So I guess you could call it Russian greed or US desperation. What I should do is just spread out the risk. But right now, all the money should make it through statistically every round for the rest of the game. So I'm going to keep dumping $20 a turn into Russia. And now I'll see you in turn 11, where I'll decide, is this going to be a 15-round game or a permanent game of going all the way up until the 1960s. Because Japan made $130. And they're only going to get stronger.